The old highway stretched across the barren landscape, cutting through the heart of the desert. It was a road rarely traveled, its asphalt cracked and weathered by years of neglect. But beneath the surface of this desolation, something sinister lurked. One night, a group of friends decided to take a shortcut home along this eerie highway. As they drove, the radio flickered on and off, the signal distorted by the surrounding emptiness. They joked about the radio being haunted, but deep down they felt a sense of unease. As they continued down the highway, they noticed strange shapes moving in the distance, just beyond the reach of their headlights. Shadows danced on the periphery of their vision, disappearing as quickly as they appeared, after turning to whispers as they passed through the darkness. Suddenly, the car sputtered and died, the engine giving out with a final gasp. They were stranded in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by an oppressive silence. One of the friends, a brave soul named Sarah, suggested they explore the area to find help. The others reluctantly agreed, grabbing flashlights and stepping out into the night. The desert seemed to swallow them whole as they ventured further from the car. As they walked, they came across an abandoned gas station, its windows shattered and its pumps rusted. The air was thick with the stench of decay, and the friends shivered as they made their way inside. The gas station was a maze of corridors and rooms, each one darker and more foreboding than the last. They heard strange noises echoing from the shadows, and their flashlights flickered and died one by one. Suddenly, they heard a blood-curdling scream coming from the depths of the gas station. Without hesitation, they ran towards the source of the sound, their hearts pounding in their chests. They found Sarah lying on the ground, her face contorted in terror. She was pointing at something in the darkness, something that shouldn't have been there. It was a figure, tall and gaunt, its eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. The friends fled in terror, racing back to their car and speeding away from the gas station. But the figure followed them, its shadowy form keeping pace with their car as they drove. They reached the end of the highway and slammed on the brakes, their car skidding to a stop at the edge of a cliff. The figure stood before them, its eyes burning with malevolence. With nowhere left to run, the friends braced themselves for the inevitable. But as the figure reached out to claim them, they heard a loud rumbling from beneath the ground. The earth split open, swallowing the figure whole and sealing itself shut once more. The friends sat in stunned silence, the horror of the night still fresh in their minds. They never spoke of the haunted highway again, but the memory of that night would haunt them forever. And as they drove away, they couldn't shake the feeling that something was still watching.